Yo, what is going on everybody? It is Vishal here, back for another video, and in today's video we are going to be ranking all the different Vandal Valorant skins. The way this works is that I have picked out an arrangement of all different types of Valorant skins from different rarities, and now we're going to rate them on an S to D tier list to see which ones are the best skins and which ones are the worst skins. If you guys enjoy content like this, make sure to comment it down below, and let's get straight into the video. So, as you can see, we have 28 different Vandal skins on this tier list right now. I picked these out by going on the Valorant website and figuring out which skins were used the most, which skins are the highest rarities, and which skins are really the ones that people favorite. So to start off, we have Amandir. I don't know how you pronounce it, to be honest. I've never really tried pronouncing it. I always say Amondir, but I still feel like that's wrong. Amondir recently just came out, like literally I think a few months ago, like 2 or 3 months ago, and honestly it's a really, like, I like the animation of the skin and I bought it because I found it really good at the start, but I've kind of gotten like over it, if I'm being honest. Like, I think that it's like the definition of like just above mid, but not qualified to be really in A tier, because it's kind of like, there's a Vandal that it's kind of like, but I don't know what exact Vandal that is, but I remember someone made this comment to me and I was like, yeah, that is true. So honestly, I'm gonna put Amondir, and God, I can't pronounce this thing. Please, someone in the comments tell me how to pronounce it. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I feel like it's a perfect B tier skin. All right, Raxies, holy shit, do I fucking love this Vandal. This Vandal, I literally bought recently, like in the last like one and a half months, and I genuinely can't stop using this Vandal. Like, I bought it, and there's only been like 1, 2, maybe 3 other Vandal skins that I've used. Mind you, I have a lot of Vandal skins. My balance on my Valorant account is over the roofs. You would not expect it for someone that hasn't been playing Valorant long, but honestly, I enjoy using it. The animation, the different colors that you can get, I think that the finisher is really nice. Like, I don't see why this skin can be anything lower than A. Now the question is it an S tier skin? And my answer to that personally is, I think I'm gonna keep it really high A, but there's a chance by the end of this video that I might move it up to the S tier. So make sure you don't leave early, because I might end up changing this order of some of these skins. Moving on, we have the Black Market Vandal. Now, I know we've gotten past 2 skins already, but the way I'm going to be rating these is how often people use this skin, how much do I like this skin as the skin itself, and the third one is my reaction to seeing it in the shop when it comes up. So if I'm being honest, it doesn't really get used a lot. It doesn't really appeal to me because I like the skins with a lot of high animation and whatnot. And the last thing is that I don't really get excited when I see this thing. So honestly, I feel like the Black Market Vandal, cool concept, I guess, kind of, but I'm low-key gonna throw it in a D tier. It's not trash, but I'll throw it in a D tier. The 2021 Champions Vandal. Holy, this set the tone for how every Champions Vandal skin should be. Honestly, I love the finisher on this thing. I love when you get a kill, not even when you shoot the gun, but when you get a kill. Anytime this gun is dropped, like, I still pick this up anytime that I can. When someone dies in a game or my teammate's able to give it to me, I will pick this up even if I have a good skin on that I like a lot. So honestly, the Champions Vandal from 2021 is going in A for me. To follow that up, the Champions Vandal 2023. Okay, this skin is arguably an S tier, right? I think it is an S tier. Honestly, to me, I would even classify high A, but the thing is with this Vandal is that you can never really skip out on it when you can pick it up or when you can buy it. Of course, you can't buy it anymore because it was back in 2023. My personal opinion on the Champions Vandal skin from 2023 is that no matter how much I've used it, it doesn't get old. And I don't know why specifically, but I just think that this is so worth picking up anytime you get the chance. So I'm gonna throw this in S tier. I think this Vandal skin is used a lot, one, by the people that have it, of course. It's limited time as well. The animations and whatnot are really clean, so I like the skin a lot. If it ever came back in the shop, I would probably buy this like that. Like, I wouldn't even think twice about buying it. Okay, the Chronovoid Vandal. So the Chronovoid Vandal has good colorways. I like its animation. The finisher is kind of eh. Like, I used to like it a lot, and it was one of the first skins I bought as well, so it has some sort of like nostalgia to me because I remember a lot of the sicker moments that I've had with the skin. But the thing is, I've really gotten over it, and honestly, I'm gonna throw this in like a C tier. I think Chronovoid is cool. I think it's nice, but I would never put it above C tier in my opinion with all those factors involved. Cryostasis. Now, this is a Vandal that I feel like has been getting a lot of attention in the last like year. It has a great animation and all this, but it's really simplistic, and I think that's the best part about it. A decent amount of people have it. Not a lot, honestly, but a decent amount of people have it. And also the fact that when I first saw it, it was like, I really wanted that skin, and I was like, a lot of people have been telling me, get this skin, and I was like, it's not that hype though. But when I got it, I was like, yo, this skin really hits though. So I'm gonna throw Cryostasis in A because I like Cryostasis a lot, and I feel like there's gonna be a decent bit of A's in this video for whatever reason. Now, Elder Flame's a really interesting one, and I think I'm gonna have a very controversial opinion about this, but I'm gonna say it's a B tier. And the reason I do is because a lot of people would classify this as A, if not S, right? And the thing is that drops it to a B for me is that I used to use Elder Flame a lot, in the sense that I didn't have the skin, but when I saw it, I pick it up, because this is back when I didn't really have skins in general. But the thing is, I got so used to it really quickly that it doesn't seem like it's even an A for me, because even when I see it now, I'd rather use the skins I have, such as like Puria, Prelude, Prime. Like, I'd rather use those skins than this, and I use those skins all the time, and I still wouldn't pick up Elder Flame. But I still think the animation is sick. I think the shooting factor is really cool. The sound that it shoots is also not as appealing to me anymore. I'm gonna throw Elder Flame B. That's my opinion. Next, we have Evori, and Evori is kind of still new to this game. I think in the last like 4 or 5 months, yeah, something like that. But the thing with Evori is, like, I like it, and I like that the animations have only gotten better since Valorant has started putting out new skins. But my thing is like, Evori is too much for me. I feel like it was cool when it came out. It was cool to see these nice animations and stuff. It doesn't stand out. There's nothing about it that really stands out to me. Even the animation now, it doesn't really like give me that appeal where like, shit, I'm gonna pick this up every time. If I'm wearing a skin that I wear all the time, then maybe I'll pick up Evori. But if it's a skin that I like, Kuronami, which is probably an S tier for me, which you guys will see later, I'm not dropping that for Evori. I'm thinking that Evori is a B to me, because even when it's in the shop, I didn't buy it. It was here for a long time, I still didn't buy it. If I haven't bought something that people find appealing, it's because to me, it really just isn't all that. So I'm gonna throw Evori in B. I'm gonna put it in the highest of B for now, because I do think it's one of the higher Bs. I'll move Elder Flame up too. Not ahead of Evori though. Forsaken Vandal. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna get hated for this, and I know it. I know this 100% because everybody calls Forsaken this cheating scene. Everybody says if you use Forsaken, you will hit every headshot. That hasn't gone in my favor, and that also is to blame on my aim. But a lot of people put Forsaken in maybe their top 5, top 3, arguably. I'm gonna put Forsaken at my highest A, and the reason I put Forsaken at highest A, if not low-key second highest A, because I just enjoy Araxes a lot, is because Forsaken, I like the shooting style. I like the animation. When it came in my shop, I bought it. Everything is fine about it, but the thing is, for me, it's a psychological thing for most people, but shooting with the skin doesn't feel as good in my hands as people make it out to be. And like, as much as that wasn't a factor in this, I still have to care about it enough to drop it to A, because a lot of the skins I use on S, a lot of the skins I use for any of these, they still have a factor. If you want to consider it like a 4th factor to what I said earlier, I have to be able to like say that I do well there. For some reason, sometimes with the Forsaken, I have some of the shittiest games ever. So I'm putting Forsaken high A. That makes me sound so superstitious. Anyways, next. Gaia's Vandal, unarguably for me, is going an S. Some people might disagree and put it in A. I don't think anyone goes as low as B. That's kind of psychotic to me. Gaia's Vandal is so clean. It's so simplistic. When it came in my shop, I bought it immediately. I waited so long to get this one. And the thing is, I don't even have all colorways. The colorways I have are the red and blue one. I don't care about the orange green one that much. I enjoy the red and blue one. They're simplistic. The tree animation on a finisher is beautiful. I think that Gaia's red and blue are some of the cleanest skins of the game and the cleanest animations, even though they're like low-key kind of simplistic compared to the other skins. I'm still gonna throw Gaia's an S, and arguably it's a top 3, if not top 5 skin for me. Ooh, Glitch Pop. Okay, this is where I'm like debating between, is it an A or is it a high B? Because Glitch Pop to me is like, it's a good skin. It's got the animation, it's got the finisher, it's got a clean ace noise in my opinion. But my problem is with Glitch Pop is that sometimes it seems too heavy. Sometimes it seems like it's doing too much. Glitch Pop to me is probably a low A. I think it's cool, I think it's good, but I wasn't really excited to get it when it was in my shop. I still don't have it, but when I see it on the ground, I do pick it up because I know I don't have it. So I'm gonna put it at a low A. Okay, Imperium. I feel like people underrate the skin, and low key, it's kind of crazy because I don't understand how the skin isn't an S tier in like low-key everybody's book, because in my opinion, I'm equipping this one every time. And the reason for that is literally because it has the cleanest drag. I love the dragon style finisher. I love the sound it makes when it shoots a shot, and I love the noise it makes when you get a kill. Not even the ace. Every time you get a kill, it's satisfying to hear that you get a kill with the Imperium Vandal. I think Imperium is an S tier, and I don't even think I have to explain it. But if I really need to, it took me so long to get the skin. I only got it recently because it took me so long for this to come to my shop. I bought it immediately. Same thing when I saw anybody else have it, no matter what skin I was wearing, I threw this on immediately. Above Gaia's and above Champions. I'm not gonna say it's better than both of those, but actually I'll say Imperium's better than Gaia's. I'm not gonna say that you know, like if they're not there, I'm not gonna pick them up. But it's like, bro, Imperium was like addicting to me. It's one of the most addicting skins, if not the most addicting skins to just pick up. Anyways, moving on to the next, Ion Vandal. Ion Vandal is great. It's a very clean weapon. I feel like you can't throw it in anywhere else other than A. It's not an S tier Vandal. I love the finisher. I love the ace animation. But the thing is, I've seen this Vandal so many times in my shop. I still haven't bought it. But again, like Glitch Pop, I don't buy it. But if somebody has it, I'm willing to switch it for one of my favorites in the top in the S tier section, because I know I don't get it as often, right? Kuronami. Kuronami, 100% an S tier. I bought Kuronami the second day it was out. Possibly the first, but I don't remember exactly. Kuronami is one of the sickest finishers. One, it has one of the best ace noise. I love the Japanese theme around it. The bundle itself is also fire, but that has nothing to do with it. The Vandal is clean. The colorways on it are amazing. And I think that Kuronami is probably one of the best skins that Valorant will probably ever make in this entire game. It goes above Imperium, even though I favor Imperium more. I would use Imperium more, but the thing is about Kuronami is that it will always be satisfying to end around with that gun, right? Mage Punk, I'm not gonna dive deep into Mage Punk. I don't have Mage Punk Vandal, I have the Phantom, but it's I don't know. Mage Punk it's all right. Like, I don't think it's even a B. It used to be good when I first heard of it and used it, and it still feels good when I shoot the gun, but it doesn't feel satisfying to me. Like, I'd rather have a lot of other guns. I'm gonna throw Mage Punk at C. Nothing crazy, not D like Black Market. Ooh, Neptune. Neptune is a solid one. Neptune is B or A for sure. Now, it's the difference between, I haven't bought Neptune and I've had in my shop more than I think I've had like Glitch Pop and Ion. I think I literally had Neptune the other day, but the thing is like, it's a good gun, but the problem is it's also very common. In other cases, like some of these guns up here, they've been common, but I enjoy wearing them. Oni Vandal's cool. I'm gonna throw it in low B tier. I'm not really gonna explain it. I feel like low B tier is exactly where it belongs. I don't think it's in C tier, but I do not think it's near even high B tier. I think the Oni Phantom is a lot better. Oni Phantom would probably be an S for me. Origin Vandal was something I was interested in for a while, and it was more of like I liked it, but you'll never see me really use it, even if I have like a skin that's in a B tier. Like, even if one of these skins in the C tier, I might not even pick up Origin. As much as I used to enjoy it before, I don't really like the finisher that much on it. I don't really like the ace of sound effect on it. I also really don't like the hard shooting noise, like that, like the clack 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 type of noise. It is not me. I'll throw it in C tier though. It'll be like, I think the order here is going to be Mage Punk, Origin here. Overdrive is a good one. It came out, I want to say I was bronze in my second act playing the game, so it came out close to like 9 months, 7-8 months ago maybe. Overdrive was good, but I wouldn't throw anything above B tier. I can say it's like mid B tier, maybe here. Like, it's a cool skin. I don't see it common a lot. I don't really have a high reaction to it being in the shop. Prelude to Chaos, undoubtedly it's in the S tier. Prelude to Chaos is, at first I hated it because the hard shooting noise, and that was honestly what would have knocked it to A tier. I've gotten so used to it, and I enjoy getting ace. That gun with an ace goes so hard. One, when I was in the shop, bought it immediately. It's very common. Like, a lot of people clearly like it and use it, and it doesn't take away, like, in B, like, Oni Vandal is common, but it takes away, like, it's taken away by the fact that it's used so often. Prelude, opposite case. It is so common that I love using it, and I would arguably switch out any of the AAT guns for Prelude. Honestly, this is where I'm going to say it. Araxes goes to S. Araxes, I do the exact same thing that I've done with Prelude. Prime is a really good one too. I like Prime a lot, and arguably, if you asked me this 2 months ago, I might have even put it in 2-3 months ago. I probably put it in S tier, but I'm gonna put it down in high A, just below Forsaken, but just above Champion. Actually, I'm gonna put it above Forsaken from my personal like experience that I love Prime. Primordium has been used a lot in competitive gameplay now too, and there's been like more recent hype towards it, and I think it's a great gun. I'm gonna throw it in low A. I never bought it. I've only seen it in a shop twice, when it first came out, and then like maybe a month and a half ago, and I didn't buy it. I think I was on my scheme where I was like, I bought a skin the day before, and I was like, fuck, I can't buy 2 skins back to back. So that's my thing around it. So I'm gonna put Primordium in low A. I think it's a great skin. Actually, I'm gonna throw it in B. I think it's fair to put it in B. I think the order would probably end up being Neptune here. I think Neptune goes up front. I think this is about right. I think this makes sense. Reaver, S tier. I'm not even gonna explain it. Reaver is one of the most OG skins. Everybody loves it. Ace finisher is amazing. Once it came in my shop, I bought it. I maxed it out immediately. It was on my rating night on it when I had the chance. Stacked up rating night because I knew I wanted to get the skin. Reaver goes in S tier. I would say the order in S tier right now probably goes Kuronami, probably number 1. Reaver can go ahead of Champions. Actually, I do this. I know my opinion about Imperium is going to be so controversial, so I'm going to keep Imperium, Gaia's, Champions Reaver. I feel like this about and the Araxes above, I think this makes sense to me the most. RGX is a solid skin, and I honestly would have put it S tier if you asked me this 2 months ago, just like Prime, but I'm gonna put it in A tier. I'm gonna put it right below Prime. I like Prime. RGX, I just think RGX I bought immediately. I tried maxing out as quick as I could. I love it. I even have the RGX Guardian, which I think is one of the better Guardians in the game. The new Singularity Vandal. Okay, this is a heater, bro. I don't have Singularity. I don't know if I'm gonna plan on getting it, but when I see it in game, especially because it's new, I pick it up. Like, no matter what, even if it's a current Omni Vandal, even if it's an Imperium Vandal, I will pick up a Singularity Vandal. It is fire. It's heat. And then moving on, the Valiant's low-key a D. This is the first skin I bought. It's a good skin. I see people here use it here and there, but it's kind of like you buy this skin to realize that there's so many other skins and you just wasted your money on it. It's a time tester. And the last skin for the day is Zero Fang. Zero Fang is a good skin, and I'm gonna end it off on Zero Fang being a B. It's a good skin. I have it. I enjoy using it. It's a cool finisher when the little explosion of the diamonds, I guess, happens. I bought it immediately because it was a new Vandal and I saw the animation. I would have put it in an A tier a few months ago, but I think Zero Fang is probably low B tier. I'd put it below Amon. Yeah, this would probably be my order. This is what I would say is that order for me. But yeah, I think my tier list is set the exact way I'd want it. D tier, I would put Valiant above Black Market. C is set up perfectly, Mage Monk, Origin, and Chronovoid. B, I think is set up perfectly fine. I'm not gonna repeat all those. That's a lot of skins. A, same thing. Not gonna repeat. I think this is my perfect order for A. And S tier, I think this is my perfect order for S tier. And I know people might hate me on the fact that Imperium's number 2, but honestly, I love Imperium a lot, and I can't stop talking about it. If current Omni wasn't a thing, Imperium would be number 1. It was my number 1 choice right now. It's my number 2 skin overall, if that makes sense. Imperium, there's just something you can't get over about it. So this is my final tier list, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let me know down below if you guys actually enjoy this type of content. If you do, of course, smash the like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.